Okay, Renee, talk to me about this torch. What are we going to do with this? I mean, I can probably put in a...
So the problem is we don't know what's wrong with it. Okay.
So we know how to make it work.
Yeah, well we think we do. But the thing is, if you don't want to put an extra switch thing on here, you need to know what you're bypassing, etc. The time you're going to spend on this and the parts and whatever, and we don't even know for sure that it is then going to work or not going to work. You could have bought a new one by that time. Maybe not Ledlenser, but you can buy a new headlamp.
Fair enough, fair enough. But headlamps are expensive, eh?
Well, especially Ledlenser, yes. But there are cheaper options. There are cheaper options, and we have torches. Maybe this one has served its time.
So you don't want to spend time...
If we knew what was wrong with it, but we don't actually know what is wrong with it.
In one sense, I think we do know.
Do you?
The switch is bust.
Okay.
The circuit is bust.
So we're just going to put another like click switch on it. Where's the click switch going to fit on? Where is it going to be?
We'll have to figure out a place where to put it.
Yeah, if you think you can.
Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to use this switch to bypass this McGafter, which is no longer working. So this normally was in the back here being controlled. The brightness and the switch and everything gets controlled by this thing, but this is now dead, so we'll chuck that away. And I'm just going to put a simple switch in its place between the battery supply here. I never know what's going to work better. Okay, seems to be working now. We've got a switch that will switch it on. The torch will work. Shine it this way, let's see if it's really on. Yeah, it's on. And so this is where we're going to switch it on and off. No brightness control, it's on full brightness all the time. We're just going to have to figure out now how to mount this switch onto the back of this casing. Alright, we've taken the batteries out, and here's the switch here. We've taken this little lever thingy, which was on the back of that, to reveal that hole, which is where the switchy is going to go right in there. And we just need to find out how to mount it in that hole. I think we're going to need to trim those little metal tabbies off like this, but you can see that little tabby edges over here are just preventing it from setting in, and if it does, it's going to fit in there just perfect like we need it. Cool.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to shave this edge off a bit so we can fit the switch in. If that's in, this is the other thing that might need some trimming. That's going to sit on the back of that. No, that's going to be perfect. It's going to sit on the back of that thing, just all dandy. And the screw holes haven't been tampered with because they're still there. That's just going to sit right there. It doesn't even need to be glued in. This thing's going to hold it in.
Yeah.
All we need to do is create a little bit of a rubber seal around here.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, and there it is. It's a working flashlight. Kind of fix it up. That's where the switch is. And works pretty good. You can see it sits very nice and flush there. Had to remove the brightness adjuster, but at least it still works just fine. Brilliant.